and investors, and welcome to Trade with Raymond. As you know, my videos are strictly for educational purposes only. However, well, if you want to laugh, I'm sure there'll be something in here that can help you to laugh. Welcome again. Today, I'm digging into an interesting topic, and I'm going to be calling some videos I have done in the past to give reference to how we've been performing. And for those taking my lessons, I want you to know they are doing well, and you can also be learning alongside and become a better trader and investor. Now, on the 12th December 2023, I did a video where I talked about gold. And this is a gold chart, and this is a current price feed telling us where gold is at the moment. We talked about the fact that there's been a lot of scams in gold purchase. That is, those interested in buying the shiny metal itself, they have to go through a lot of challenges to get their physical gold. Many have been scammed, many have lost their monies, and so on. And in our last video, that was the one I did on the 12th of December 2023, I spoke about the fact that ABSA had what we call the new gold, a gold ETF, an ETF that is derived from gold. What it means, I said in that video, was that it is used to represent gold. And so if you want to get involved in a gold business and don't want to be scammed, you can get involved here. And I mentioned that anytime gold rallies up, it rallies along with gold. However, it doesn't fall as quickly as gold falls if there's a drop in price. And I mentioned that the price was reasonable. It was around 218.50 pesos at the time I did that video, and I said it was a very good investment from the educational standpoint, and it was something I was also personally interested in, and buying from SAS would have been the ideal thing to do. Anyway, for those who took it serious, who came through the training, who came for a training program, got involved, this is something that is really helping them. And so I'm going to do look at it again, see how we can make money together. Today's video is actually titled, Let's Make Money Together. Let's make money together. All right, so this is gold. That's a gold ETF, new gold. At the time of the video, this is what we had. We had a 218.50, and it's just about a little over a quarter, few days give or take, and currently the price is at 300.98. Now I'm yet to see an investment that can make this quick rise or this quick profit, so let's do some calculations here, and I have a calculator here for us to see how much we have gained so far if you invest in this asset class. That's a good ETF from ABSA, and it's a very safe asset in terms of the fact that you don't need to go to the bush, go anywhere to buy gold, go and get it tested. You can be involved in a gold market this way and be safe. All right, so let me take the calculator here. So we were at, during the time of the video, it was at 218 cedis, 50 pesos, and as of now we are at 305.98. so 305.98. so this is where we are. We started at 3218.50, and we are in at 305.98. we actually have a 40% increase. I am yet to see an investment on a stock exchange that is, producing 40% in just a quarter. You see, most people like to invest in asset classes that they deem risk-free, but with a little knowledge, you can invest in a risk asset and make so much more. And this knowledge is not complicated. It's simple. You can follow a set of rules and be able to be profitable. So it's 40% up, and this is a big deal, because if it's from what I see, we are likely to gain more. from the behavior, from the price behavior of gold, we are likely to see more. So if it's just in just a quarter, a little over a quarter, you're making 40%. That's a huge investment. That's a huge profit there. So for me, APSA ETF or APSA New Gold is something that I'm always interested in. I will continue to buy. So this is profitable, interesting times. Then I also talked about MTN everywhere you go. So I spoke about MTN on the 23rd November 2023. That video got a lot of attention. I received a lot of calls and I had the opportunity to train a few people there. So around that time, I mentioned that MTN was on steroids. He had made about 33% in profit over the time that I had invested in the asset, in that equity or in that company, So from that point, from December, after December, let me go to MTN chart. All right, so this MTN. So from January 2024, we're at 1 CD40p, so 1.40. We went all the way to 1 CD65. So 1 CD65 was about 17.9% in just the first quarter. And this is a big deal because, as I say, those who are looking for non-risk assets such as treasury bills and so on will not be able to turn out this level of profit or this level of growth. And so with some knowledge, you'll be able to do well. And it's important that you get to, people are so much fixed with zero risks. And at the end of the day, they don't return enough profit. And for me, I'm looking at something that has some risks, calculated risks, and be able to turn out more. So let's do some calculations again. So you can go to this website, very easy to use for calculations. And it was 1 spot 40, and it grew to, price went up to $1.65. All right, so it went up about 17.9%, which is the first, getting to the end of the first quarter. However, price fell back a bit. So price fell back a bit to 1 CD58p. So we just change this to 58p. And what do we have here? We have 12.9%, which is also very, very good. As I said, let's make money together. The market is providing so much. On the Ghana Stock Exchange, it's an amazing place where you can literally identify stocks or shares and invest in them and manage your risk effectively and be profitable. Now, what is interesting with MTN is that while you get dividend payment coming out at the end of every year, you also get your share prices going up, and it's easy to sell your shares and easy to get the buyer. From SAS, you can just give an instruction and within a few days your share is sold. And also it's this other broker, what's the name, IC Securities, you can also do the same. So for me, from an educational point of view, I'm encouraging those who are interested in trading the financial market to look closely at MTN, to also look closely at APSA New Gold, and do some analysis and invest in these assets for profit. So as I said, let's make money together. 2024 is an interesting year, and it's going to continue to be interesting globally because we've seen some interesting moves in various currencies and also in various futures and ETFs. And this year is actually a year of the markets. And stay tuned, ask your questions, like, share. I'm always available to answer your questions so that you can be a better investor and trader. Thanks, and let's make money together. Bye-bye.